Bonjour, guten Tag, live long, prosper, salut. This is Thursday night. My name is the Adipose. Well, it's not. It's actually an alias. You know, that's not actually what people call me in real life. Like, my mum wasn't kind of like, look, it's a little baby. I call him Addy. Shocking. Though I know. But nevertheless, for the purposes of this show and this time that we shall have together, I shall be Addy and you shall be viewer. And you also were not born and your mother was not like, let us call him viewer. But this is the game we play. This is the adventure that we have together. I will take an alias for myself. You will take an alias for yourself. We shall spend an hour together. And at the end of it, we shall say, boom, huzzah, Geronimo, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, kidneys, and any other suitable quotes that we like. Now, I would appreciate your help with something. We tweeted out when the show went live, or I tweeted out a little thing that said, hey, we're doing Doctor Who Legacy. We would appreciate it if you could retweet the tweet, because we'd love this show to grow as big as possible. We've got 143 of you here, and we would love, to be getting more and more people here, because the more people we get here, the more prizes Susan gives away. Or to be fair, the more we can like guilt Susan into giving stuff away. We can be like, come on, Susan, look, there's loads of people here. Give us free stuff. You see, and obviously I wouldn't tell her. Wouldn't mention that if she was here. Now, Susan Lee will be here in about 20 minutes time. They're watching and doing exciting and important gaming related things like now, and they will be along. So if you've got any questions and stuff that you would like to put to them, you can start sticking that up right now. I blanked my little questionometer. Questionometer? No, I don't like questionometer. I need a better phrase for it. The Asker device. No, the quiz. Or quiz is good. The quizzical. The physical, quizzical, no. I like the word device. The word device is good. Or screwdriver, because obviously the Doctor has a screwdriver. We could have like the quizzical screwdriver. No, the sonic, no, I'm going to have to work on this. I am going to have to work on it. I'm going to have to work on this one. It needs to be, because we had that whole debate about the whole, the thing. Do you remember the thing? With the thing, it was kind of like, I wanted to call it the tombola, but no one else wanted to call it tombola. And Lee was like, well, it's not really a tombola, is it? And I was like, it's because you're Americanized. You've lost your British and Welsh roots and you don't want to call it these things now. So regardless of who pops up, we can't call it a tombola, See, Henry would have won that, but no, it's not a tombola anymore. We call it, we rearranged it to the rotational thingummy. What's it? Hawk suggests the questionizer. Questionizer's not bad. Maybe something like with the onomatic at the end. How you have like the the jump-o-matic or something like that. We could call it the ask-o-matic. Ask-o-matic? Then it sounds like it's got schematic at the end. Difficult stuff. I do hope you've had an awesome week and are enjoying Doctor Who stuff. Now, here's an interesting thing I wanted to talk about. Well, I think it's interesting. I really, really, really liked the episodes on Friday. Didn't you? Or Saturday, or Sunday. The two-parter, I thought it was awesome. But art is such a I don't know, to describe it like a subjective thing that people have really, really different views on it. I had a guy come onto one of my reviews that I did on Sunday, and he put a comment on YouTube, and he said he was probably like anti the episodes. He said that these are some of the worst episodes I've ever seen. It's actually impossible to even stop me watching Doctor Who, and he really didn't like it. And the thing is that the thing about something like as subjective as a TV program is that you can't say something's kind of right or wrong. You can disagree with them, and you can disagree with them strongly, but it's all kind of subjective. I mean, factual things, you can argue about, and you can kind of say someone's right or wrong. Is this blue? Is this green? Is that a tombola? You can kind of say you're right, you're wrong. But when it comes down to subjective things like was it a good episode, was it a bad episode, then it's there's no right or wrong. It's all emotive. Now, trust me on this. I'm an ethics teacher in real life, although by the implication by that means this isn't really happening. This isn't real life. This is just. Then what the hell is this? Are we really here? Am I really here? Are people really seeing me now? Am I streaming? Am I wearing this hat? Is this hat real? Or is it just a mockery? Now, going along with that, what we have to then realize is that there can be episodes where we might love it. We might think it's the greatest episode of Doctor Who we've ever seen, and there might be people that think the absolute opposite. I bet, I'm going to whisper this, I bet there's people out there that didn't even like The Empty Child. and the family of blood. And the thing is, you can't say that they're wrong. I think they're wrong, but you can't say that they are because it's subjective. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this speech, but it was intriguing. It got me thinking just that, like, it must be so hard for the Doctor Who scriptwriters. It must be so hard for the Doctor Who scriptwriters to write things that the majority of people like, because people are so different. People are so, so varied. And the same must be for Susan and Lee, when they put, like, when they do gameplay elements, when they do, when they put kind of advertising in the game, when they release characters, for every, group of people that are like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. There will be other people who legitimately, because they can have their own opinions, be kind of like, no, I completely disagree with you. It's fascinating the way humanity is varied. Someone for everyone. And there's someone that'll bloody annoy everyone else as well. It's the thing. Now, here we go. We've got some cool little pictures to show, don't we? Because we've actually got 2 weeks worth of Doctor Who Legacy challenges to show. We had the Halloween adiposes, and we now are actually now in October, so it's getting closer to being relevant. Not completely there yet, but it's almost there. And we've got loads of colourful Davroses to show off. And I'm sure lots of you have been looking at them with if you use hashtag Doctor Who Legacy, hashtag DWL on challenge on Twitter, and you can have a good little look at them. And there's some really, really cool stuff there, and we'll have a little laugh and a giggle in a few minutes. I sent out some crystal rewards last week after the show to and obviously it's just for fun, so the people that have done that have already received those crystals, and well done to yours. We're also going to start trying to do, and this is a very potential thing, trying to do some more races on stream. If you remember when we had the Addy meet in Cardiff Mark II, which wasn't supposed to be an Addy week because I wasn't supposed to be there, but I fooled no one and turned up, and we had a big group of us all sitting around a table, and we had a big race, and Lee came last, and it was funny, and but we really like that, and we really liked the idea at the time, and we said we must do that again. You know when you make arrangements with people, you see some people, and you're like, I liked that, I enjoyed you, we must do that again, and then you both know that that's never actually going to happen. You both think it's a good idea, but neither of you are actually going to make the effort to make it happen. Well, damn it, let's make the effort to make it happen. So we're going to try and do more kind of stream races and things. We're not fully sure how we're going to do it yet. I don't know if we can get other people's screens up here, or whether it'll just be kind of a case of on your marks, get set, go, and just for kind of funsies. But we're going to try and do that. But one new thing that we are going to do tonight is I like this because it's a little bit evil. It was Susan's idea. She got it from the TwitchCon she went to, and I think it's really, really cool. We've got a crystal to give away to everybody. If you get the question right. So, we would like to our stream. We love our streams. I'll be honest. I think these streams are great. I'm biased, of course, because I'm in it, and if I didn't like it, I would change it, and I haven't changed it, so I like it. So just accept it that it's great. But in the name of making it even greater, we want to have even more kind of interactivity. And, we love the little voting system, and we've designed an expert adipose level together, and you made snowmen, and, we've done all sorts of little things like that. We want to have some more of those vote things. We like the vote things. And so we want to do some more of that. So this is what we're going to do. And this might be the start of a regular thing. We might see if we like it. I haven't played the new level yet, because obviously I've been working. I've been doing the Doctor Who review show, and I like to play these levels live on stream with you. So this is last week's level that I'm playing now for your viewing pleasure. I haven't played the new level yet. So here's the thing. Do you think I will be able to complete the level first time with this team here? And you can vote. You can say yes, Addy will do it. You can say no, Addy won't do it. Now, I'm not going to look at the result. I'm not going to try and look and see which way you voted. I'm just going to play the level as best I can and try and complete it first time. If you get it right, not whether I complete the level, but if you get it right, everyone gets a time crystal. If you don't, everyone doesn't get a time crystal. Isn't that a cool idea? And then we might try and do it in the future with things like expert levels and and things like that, or other styles of challenges. But they're kind of an interactivity thing, a bit of a kind of a risk reward type situation. I mean, granted, there isn't a lot of risk and there's only a potential reward, but it's the principle. The principle of it, kind of like you'll get some rewards if Yeah, we go with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the vote right now. Will Addy complete it first time? Question mark. Options E, yes, no, and I always had to have a third option because that's how I've coded it. Yes, no, and Hendon. There we go. So there you go. So if you get this right, and I then do things you don't know if you get it right, you won't get it. No, you won't know. So I'm not going to look. I'm not going to see how people are voting. I'm just going to concentrate on my screen. I'm going to, oh my god, it's on this side of me and it's on that side of me. I can't look at anything. I can't look at anything right now. I'm just going to have to look at myself. I'll look at my phone, but then I can't look at the screen. Is there anything on my phone? No, there's nothing on my phone. La 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 la. Because I must know which way you vote. But what I will do is I will close the vote in a minute. In like say 2 minutes time. Maybe one of the mods could repeat it for the sake of those of you that can't understand my accent, because I know my accent is quite difficult to understand for people who are oh my god, there's a crack in time in the time. I've been crack timed. I've been crack timed. Dun 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 dun. Crack timed. Dun 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 dun. Crack timed. Dun 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 dun. Let's take out the snake. Blam! I was hoping for a little more damage than that. Did I do something wrong? Is he invulnerable? Did I do something wrong? I feel like bad things have happened and I missed it. Now it's doing damage. Why didn't it do damage before? Ah, man. See, now I'm just grumpy. No one wants a grumpy Addy. Oh, ho, we all know where that leads. We've seen where that leads. Oh, quick. Ah, 4 times combo, 5 times combo. Come on, 5 times combo, plus 30%, plus technical. Come on. Death to the snake. Oh, I see, yes, I probably shouldn't say let's take out the snake on stream. Yes, fair enough. Okay, things not to say in front of children. Let's take out the snake. Okay, I'm still saying it. I need to stop saying it, even though I think it's funny. Now I just want to say it over and over, but that makes it even more wrong. So wrong. But now it's in my head. That is your fault. That is your fault. Okay, I'm going to close the unknown question of terror in a couple of short minutes. And hopefully I'll be able to get past this quickly multiplying snake. See, is now I'm getting paranoid about using any kind of sentence using the word snake or anything. I'm just now paranoid that we're going to get the world's worst double entendre. Oh no, I've cocked that up. Quick. Ah, damn it. 3 times combo, 4 times combo, 4 times combo, 5 times combo. There's a 30%. Come on. Let's not hit the snake. Hit the guy next to the snake. Boom! Victoire! Via de posé. Chapa. Oh, and I got myself a new Thingummy with a what's it. We hope you are enjoying our weekly Season 9 levels. If you'd like to help support ongoing development costs, please consider purchasing time crystals or unlocking Sonic Adventures. I already did. That's just the kind of guy I am. Right, shall we have a little look-see at your wonderful pieces of art? I feel like Tony Hart. I feel like I need someone to be like, oh, there's a huzzah. I haven't had an huzzah for a while. Addy Perfect, people, thank you very much for contributing with sound. You know what's disappeared is the pictures of Lee that we had here. They stopped working, and I haven't looked into it as to why. But we had a River Song, and we had a Pennant, and we had Lee, and we had a Master going like that, and they've all stopped working, and I don't know why. I was about to do something. I was about to show you my desktop. There it is. Blammo. Unblammo. Okay, so thank you to everyone who has retweeted me. I shall now make you famous. I was retweeted by 13 people. I was retweeted by Ruth Mutta, and by Gryffindor, and by Ryan, and by Steph, and by Vanessa, and by Scott, and by these people that I haven't read out. Now, let's go to... Here we go. Let's go and have a look at some adiposes. Doctor Who Legacy Challenge. I've gone back too far. I've gone back into the past, man. Here we go. First of all, we have a Gryffindor's Halloween adiposes on a ship. Adipose 3. Very, 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 very cool. Because obviously, Addies don't travel solo. Addies are group creatures. We're well known to being very sociable. If there's one thing Addies like, it's being in a big crowd. But it is a cool bit of art. This is not a bit of art. This is Labradite just posting pictures of her playing the game because she wants people to watch her play the game. But on the other side, here's Love's awesome mummy Addie, which is weird because I can't be a mummy. So technically it's a daddy. It's a daddy Addie. But there's a little Addie RIP, rest in peace, little device, little gravestone in the background. Never kill the Addie, but it is a daddy Addie, so that's fine. And a bat and a moon. A moon. Is he bleeding as well? There's little red bits. Is that a bleedy Addie? That's definitely a scary Halloween costume. Nothing says Halloween more than costumes at the end of September. Nothing. Right, let's carry on. Here we go. This was Marshmallow Adiposes by Dabflow. I can't work out whether they're genius or terrifying. I think the answer is both. I think it's both. But I like the fact that he's felt the need to put the label, you know, just to get, because we're not completely sure whether it's actually an adipose. There's a little label there just to, you know, to keep us just to kind of keep us all in loop. Right, let's carry on with our adventures. Now this is very cool. This is from V. Araqua or Verena. It's a pumpkin pose. Now, Verena has cheated completely because Verena's kind of gone, well, thank you for your artwork, but I can do this. I can do this so much better, and has completely done their own drawing. And we've got an adipose with his pumpkin bits, and he's colored himself orange, and he's got a Torchwood logo on the front. We've got some seriously cool bit of artworks going on there, and some talent has to be said as well. So many different ways of drawing an Addie. Of course, you guys are earning. So the currency update down there is a little thing there telling you that you've just earned a little Addie gold, and anyone that's got like a custom nickname up here, or you've become an Addie patron, or you're a posse member, you know, it's all the kind of stuff that tells my computer what the other computer is doing, just for your interest. That's going to pop up for a bit. Here's some people that posted their Jadoon a little bit late. Now here is another Dabflow. Dabflow obviously really enjoyed colouring his adipose this week. This is a pumpkin version with a burning Dalek in front of it, which is also very, 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 very cool. Now, how about this? This is Tiny Dancer's entry, and you've got to admit, that is cool. It is cool. We've gone DC crazy. We've got Wonder Woman, we've got Batman, we've got Robin, and the other one. I mean, come on. How cool is that? Because, you know, if I could be your hero, baby, I can wash away the pain. Oh, yeah, and I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away, and you can buy me a Batman costume to wear. Because that would be a bit, that would be kind of crazy. That would be like wearing a costume on a costume. You'd have to wear like an Addie costume and then a Batman or a Robin costume on top of that. It's like a double costume. You know what it is? Meta costume. It's like a costume outside of it. Apparently it's Black Widow. Apparently. I got shouted at. And apparently it's not just DC. Why is it not just DC? I don't know. We've got a new colouring competition for you this week. I love how this Doctor Who Legacy Challenges has turned into a colouring competition. You know, it started with me being like, you will complete the hardest thing on this game. And it's turned into, let's colour in stuff. I don't mind. It's funny. It's Liverpool Rose. It's Liverpool Rose who's done our fourth Doctor Addie, which is very, very cool. Sadly, though, we can't get these costumes in game. We talked about this before, but the BBC, for completely legitimate reasons, don't want to put things into the game which weren't seen in the show. You know, keeping the brand pure, absolutely fine. But, you know, you get these lovely ideas like adiposes dressed up as different doctors and stuff. And, you know, they can be for fun only, but not in the game. But it's still really, really, really cool to see them. And then we've got a Davros. This one was done by Mr. TATV. And he submitted his Davros. He's gone for a minimalist look. Kind of like, think kind of 1920s, 1930s, 1940s kind of TV style, very kind of pure look. He's mainly gone for kind of white along the kind of the main body, but with little bits of kind of shading under the neck, and bizarrely a bit of shadow behind the arm, even though there's nothing there to kind of put the shadow on. So that was Mr. TV's. So well done. Well done to him. Now, is that it for adiposes? Right, then we get into the Davroses. So let's save the Davroses. Maybe we'll do the Davroses next week. Because there's some really, really cool Davroses there as well. Right. Let's set you this week's challenge, which is, or this week's colouring competition. So if I put the old game back up, this week you're going to be colouring our Addy Gold giveaway, because this week's Addy Gold giveaway is going to be for Clara. So I'm going to open the Addy Gold giveaway probably when we get back from commercial. We'll get Susan and Lee on the stream as well. And one lucky winner is going to win basically a Clara pack, which means they get Clara, all of the Clara costumes except the fan area stuff, and Oswin. So one lucky winner will get themselves basically all of Clara without actually winning Clara herself, because that would be wrong and immoral in many places. Now, on the other side, though, that means that one person will win a bit of Clara. You have to say it how Capaldi says it. It has to be a bit of Clara. But we all get the fun of dressing her up and colouring her in. So I am going to tweet out a black and white kitty Clara. If I take you back across to my desktop briefly, we should be able to see it. Here we are. This week's hashtag DWL challenge, dress up Clara. One random crystal winner. And I'll tweet that towards Doctor Who Legacy as well, because they are awesome people. Let's also tweet it towards Dr. Dan, just because it's fun. Right, there we go. Tweet. So if you'd like to see the Clara picture that we're going to be colouring in today, let's add it. Add media file. Picture. There we go. Today's challenge. Colour in this bad boy or bad girl, depending on, well, not. Ooh, I'm not going to use that phrase. It has connotations. But here we go. Colour this one in. You can make her look like she does from the show. You can make her all spotty and dotty. You can put her in a Dalek. Why not? Shouting, exterminate, I love you. No way, exterminate, mercy. Or something like that. You can, give her crazy hair, awesome hair, shave her hair, make her bald. You can wonder why her knees seem to be pointing inwards. The kind of Charlie Chaplin version of walking. There are so many options when colouring in Clara. One person at random will win crystal. It's not a colouring competition. It'll just be a random one out of everyone. Whoops! Out of everyone that has entered. You excited? I'm excited. We're all excited. That's good. The excitement has come. Let's take that off. Right. It's time for you boys and girls to excitedly watch some adverts. Susan and Lee are busy warming up their vocal cords, gargling and going, and they will be with us. And when we get back, we will attempt the brand new level. If you get it right, whichever way you got it right, you can get yourself a time crystal for everybody. And if we'll also be giving away one Clara pack. And if you've got any questions for Susan and Lee, use ! question, and then you can stick it up on the Doodah with the What's It thing. Oh, we've got over 200 people here. That's awesome. If you haven't yet retweeted that we are live, please do so. I will love you forever, and I will make other promises that I don't intend to keep. Right. Okay. Back in a minute. Try the team of the week. Team of the week. If you're out of luck and your strategy sucks and there's something new you seek, try the team of the week. Yeah, the team of the week. Try the team of the week, people. It'll make you feel good inside. Yes, my friends, it will make you feel good inside. Now, I've purposely picked this team because this is a good old team that has been known to work on expert levels and everything. So we're using Man in a Box, Mad Man in a Box. We're using Yellow Robin Hood. We're using the Ganger. We're using Handles. We're using Expert Amy, and we're using the Yellow Silence to reset everything. Now, even more exciting than using a Yellow Silent to reset everything, which is obviously a very exciting thing to do. We also have Susan on the phone.
Hello.
Hello. How art thou?
I'm good. Getting annoyed that my dog keeps barking in the background, but I'm good.
I didn't know you had a dog.
I do. How did you not know that?
How long have you had a dog?
11 years.
Why was I not informed?
She's a Pomeranian. She's very cute.
Isn't that a kind of fruit?
No, it is not a fruit. Yes, she's very cute.
Huh. Oh, wait, is this a pug?
No, it's a Pomeranian. If I had a pug, I'd say I had a pug.
I seem to remember having a conversation when we ended up Googling dog types live on stream, which I'm sure everyone.
But the funny thing is that her first sort of doggy friend was a pug. But she's not a pug.
I've never talked about your dog before.
She's Pomeranian.
I mean, I know
her name is Maya.
I usually forget conversations after I have them, but still. So you were famous and were live on Twitch, which obviously you're live on Twitch in a week, but I mean, you were really live on Twitch. Like, you were literally on Twitch.
I know. Hang on a second. I think Lee's waiting for us to dial him in too. Do you want to?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. Fine. I'll do it. Fine. You tell everyone about your exciting Twitch adventures.
I was at the madness of TwitchCon. It was fun. It was weird. It was, there was this whole section, like they have an expo floor, where they were showing off, different games, like StarCraft 2 was being shown off there, like the next part of StarCraft 2, Hearthstone, things like that. And, but they had this area where you could meet, sort of Twitch streaming celebrities. There were like maybe 10 of them. I was like, Addy should be here. You could have had a line in front of you waiting to hug you and take pictures with you. That's sort of what was going on.
Yeah, very, very short line. Probably just the dog.
It was neat. What else? And the panel was fun. I learned a lot from it. I talked you up, of course, and how much we love doing this channel. I was inspired by it too. You may have mentioned, like, we want to start trying to do some more audience participation stuff, voting and things. Did you do a vote on the level?
We have vote. They have vote. I haven't looked at the results of the vote. They have voted, and I'm about to play this week's level. And they voted.
I'm eating an apple, by the way. If you're wondering why there's a crunch, I'm starving. I have to apologize.
While you're talking, I'm going to start playing this level. So what I'll do is I'm going to try my best. And, if I get it right, if I complete it first time and they think I will, then we're giving out a time crystal. If I fail and they thought I failed, we're giving out a crystal. And if there's any other combination, then we're not. So that's
right.
So we'll see.
Yes, we're going to make everyone work for their time crystals.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're not clearly be giving out too much free stuff. People need to know how good or bad I am at the game. Answer: I'm very good at the game.
Huh.
Exactly. Hello, and there's Lee.
Hello. I've been here for ages. You two won't stop talking. And I was eating a Milky Way bar because we've been so busy at work this morning, we haven't got to eat properly. So she's eating an apple, which is very healthy and good for you. And she brought me a Milky Way bar, which means I'll get fatter and won't be able to get up to my seat. And she'll have me trapped forever.
I'm the only one here without food, but then again, I'm also the only one taking out Daleks.
Well, I don't have food anymore now, so I'm back with that side of the club. But you know what? I was just playing this week's level.
I have lots of apple.
And I just got the drop, and it's awesome. And the level's awesome. Coenda's done such a good job. Taiwan was hit by a tornado?
Typhoon.
Typhoon hit it over the last few days. The team sent over some video to us, and it's horrible there. It's just like like the gods hate this bit of the world and decided to dump all the water in history on this one city. It's horrible. Like everyone stayed at home, locked everything down, and just didn't leave, I think. But during that, he made some damn good levels. And the drop this week.
Always a silver lining.
Yeah. And the drop this week of the Sonic sunglasses. Our first Sonic drop in the game outside of the Sonic Adventures. It was weird timing because we had the idea for Sonic Adventures, and then like a week later, Peter said, "Oh, you know, the sunglasses coming too, right?" And I was like, "No, sunglasses." But they're coming, and they're awesome, and they change gem colors to other gem colors when you tap on them. When you tap on a color, it changes that color to yellow all over the board. So
I'm a bit worried, and I say this on my review show. That
so hang on. Someone suggested you should close the raffle before you actually play.
Wait, what? I didn't hear either of us.
Close the raffle, Addy, since you're actually playing now.
If I close the raffle, I'll see the results.
Oh, is that bad?
I don't want people think, oh, they voted yes, so I'm going to lose on purpose, or I.
Oh, I see.
People can't revote, so it's fine.
Actually, yeah.
But thank you, but it'll be fine.
Okay.
So what are we talking about? What's the thing?
We talked about Susan doing Twitch stuff. I assume you're all set with the. So when you say this week's level, you mean the level that's about to be released this weekend? Yeah,
the name of the level.
Whatever will happen in the show.
What is it? I'm trying to remember the name of the episode. Underwater.
The Witch is familiar? Oh, Under the Lake.
Under the Lake. Under the Lake is coming.
Isn't that a Disney song sung by a crab?
Yes, exactly what it is. Yeah, and this whole episode is just taking the mick out of that, and it'll be like the Doctron guitar playing Under the Lake.
It's the Heavy Weapons Dalek. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Heavy Weapons. That's part of my childhood.
I've wanted to get. Do you know how long I've tried to get Special Weapons Dalek? How long I've tried to get Special Weapons Dalek into the game? The first time or the second time we ever went to the Doctor Who Experience in Cardiff, they had it there, and I took all these photos, close-ups of every angle of the model they had there. So one day when I got it in, I would have all the reference art, and then I was talking to Peter about the episode. He said, "Oh, you know, Special Weapons Daleks," and I was like, "Oh, I have like 800 photos of Special Weapons Daleks." This is so awesome. I was so happy. There's a few things coming in this season that like that I was so happy that we finally get in the game.
Someone asked.
Special Weapons Dalek is one of those guilty pleasures because if you think about it too much, it doesn't really make any sense about why you'd have a Special Weapons Dalek. But if you don't think about it so much, it's like, oh, cool, it's a Special Weapons Dalek, and then I love it.
I guess, you get to that perfection of the Dalek, sort of, where they have the perfect weapon, right? They only need one. You just need a way to really kill everyone else really quickly. And you have that weapon, but then sometimes you need something that isn't that for some reason. Like you needed to kill somebody a little bit slower, maybe. And that's when they bring in the special weapon. Because anything that isn't like the perfect way to immediately kill something has to be classified as a special weapon.
It is. It's a special.
They need to get permission from Davros before they kill anyone slower than immediately. And they would bring him out.
Do you call him Davros?
Davros.
Davros? Davros? Yeah. Davros.
I've been talking about.
No, actually, no. You call him Dave, don't you? You're good friends with him.
Dave, yeah. Bob.
Name.
No, I was intrigued by the pronunciation because obviously we had the whole Van Gogh debate. I mean, is it Davros or Davrous?
What did he say? What did he say as a kid in the episode? Didn't he say Davros? My name is Davros.
Davros.
I don't know.
Davros. Oh, excuse sir, can I have some more?
Excuse me. Windows. That kind of thing.
May I have more teleport, please? Out of death danger.
Hey, someone asked in the channel. Someone asked in the channel. Who's going to rank 6?
Is that causing a problem?
Yes. Keep trying to say. Someone asked who's going to rank 6 this week. Would you like me to tell you who's going to rank 6 this week? I have that information. I have the power to tell you.
You should probably read the list out. Go.
Yeah. Right. Yanto Jones, expert.
Hey, Yanto.
9th Doctor, expert.
Hey.
Rinette. Jackson Lake. Polly Wright. Impresario Webley. Doria Maldivar. Lorna Bucket. Captain Henry Avery. Alex Thompson. George Thompson. And the unit soldier, medic, and commander. All get the rank 6.
That's a lot of level 60. So who's left?
I don't know. That is a good question.
About 60 other characters. There's loads. Yeah, we hit the guy who does the visual reference to Doctor Who Legacy. Amazing website. Anyone who's listening to this has to have seen this. He's gone through every level of every bit of the game, everything, every bit of content we've ever created. He's taken a screenshot of every wave and has laid it out on a website. So if you're like,
yeah, it's a great. It's
what happens in chapter 3? You can sort of just go there, just skip through chapter 3, see every wave, see all the enemies. It's really amazing. It's an amazing reference.
Do you want to post a link to that in the channels?
It's on our website.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah. Anyway, so he sent out a tweet the other day of congratulations on actually publishing 500 levels in the game. There are now 500 individual levels out there in the wild. Internally, we hit the number a little bit ago, a few weeks ago, I think I mentioned, because that includes debug levels and things like that. But he said the other day that the ones he's listed has just hit 500, which is really cool.
Visual record. I'm going to give you a link in a second. Also, have we said like color and ability and stuff for the screwdriver? Because I even know that.
Which screwdriver? Sunglasses?
I'm sorry, sunglasses. Yes.
I rambled a little bit about it. But you can go over it if you have the information in front of you.
Yeah, he's the Sonic sunglasses are yellow. They'll be able to go all the way to rank 6. The ability's name is Bzzzt, and they have the ability to select a gem and change all gems of that color to yellow gems. So it's like the same way the Sonic Adventures, has those sort of cool new select a gem abilities. It's one of those.
Yeah, I was just playing with it. It's fun. It's great. Going like all these black gems. Pow! You tap the screen and they're all yellow. You feel so powerful.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I haven't shared your screen, so I don't know what you're doing. That could be like a seizure.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's...
It's not a seizure. Not a seizure. No.
I want to play.
Now I'm showing. I was just like, in my head, I was like, I should heal now. And then I just didn't move and heal at all and very nearly paid for it. Right. I'm definitely healing now. Healing so much.
Lee, what's your vote? Do you think that Addy's going to win this level?
Well, he's only just shared his screen, so now I want to see him play because he could be doing terribly. I'm not going to vote when I have that information coming.
I see him nearly dead. I'm kind of guessing that maybe he dies is the safe answer.
No. Yeah, let's go with that. Right.
See full health. Aha, Davros in your face. Davros going to poke me in the eye. That easy.
Babies.
What rank is your team?
50.
Okay.
Which is what it said I should be balanced for.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay, here we go.
So
I remember that. I'm just remembering that time that you played your first expert level and you had like a rank 2 in there.
You got very upset that day. I remember.
I know. We kept telling you to take the rank 2 out. You're like, no, it's fine. I can do it.
You had a little landing.
Is that what he sounds like in your head?
That's exactly what he sounds like in my head.
I've always wondered why, when he sends you Skype messages, you use that weird voice. Now I know.
Oh, look at Daddy. Addy says,
I sound
"What's
like
happening today? Are we doing a giveaway?"
That's not how. I'm not like your little puppet. I'm not like Elmo. Oh, is it stream time now,
Susan? Funny.
She's laughing because that is what she feels.
I am. What else is going on? We're gonna be doing some stuff with the exhibition in Cardiff finally. We have all sorts of stuff in the works. So if anyone's going to get to go to Cardiff this year to see the exhibition, I'm even going to try and orchestrate us doing something on site like we'd wanted to do last time this Christmas, like just sort of like meet people there and talk about the game and stuff.
Well, so when are you thinking of? Well, because last it would be also awesome if we can arrange another.
Definitely.
Meetup.
We should start. Yeah, let's start talking about. Yes, we do. I'll talk to you about it offline. We can figure it out. That would be fun. Yes. So if anyone is thinking they can get to Cardiff in December, start thinking more seriously about it.
We'll also try and be more specific than December.
Yes.
Maybe a year.
It'll be in the lead up to Christmas. Probably like the week before Christmas or something like that. We'll figure that out.
That sounds like the beginning of a poem. Oh, in Davros' face! He's down!
It was the week before Christmas.
He's down!
Huzzah.
Davros is down. Did the committee get it right? End the vote.
How much faith do they have in you?
Yes, 75 votes. No, 7 votes. Hendon, 3 votes. They got it right, Susan. They just earned a crystal from you.
It's Hendon. I wanted option 3 to be Addy Rage Quits.
Addy Rage Quits.
That's a not bad haul of time fragments there.
Very nice.
Yeah. Right,
and so everyone
if you get busy with the crystal, I will start.
I can get busy with that.
Addy Gold raffle. So that's now open. So this will be open probably for about 10 minutes. This is for the Clara pack, as Susan called it. This is for the Clara character, all of the Clara costumes outside of the fan area, and Oswin, Souffle Girl, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, and that's a cool little kind of package giveaway. And as usual, if you are a Posse member, every time you put in a raffle ticket, you get an extra giveaway, an extra ticket. And if you are an Addy patron, meaning you've used the donate button within the last 30 days, then you also get an extra one. And if you're both, of course, then you get ×3. And you're just generally awesome. Cool. Right. Is everyone else hung up? Am I here by myself?
No, you're talking. I'm just letting you go.
Oh, sorry. Was I monologuing again?
You were interacting with your community, which you're allowed to do. You're allowed to just go do that for a bit, and we just stay here.
Lee monologue for a while. What's going on in?
Oh, you're right, Lee. What would you like to monologue about?
I don't know. We should talk about the latest episodes. We should talk about the start of the season. We just finished a 2-parter with Daleks and Davros. There were some huge revelations. Massive, the Master had a child, has a daughter somewhere in the world. Is that what's coming in the season? A Master family tree, Mummy and Daddy Master, a few baby Masters. I don't know. There was some huge bombshells. What's going on?
That's one of those little lines that you'll never quite know until they reveal it, whether it was just a little teaser to make you go ooh, or whether it's, like you say, it's the finale.
You never know, do you? Something's being fed back to the story. To pick up on.
It means you just go fantasy warfare. You know, if the Doctor ever does kill the Master for some reason, it gets to that point where the impossible decision: do I kill the last Time Lord? Blah 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 blah. And he has to kill the Master. Then you could still have the Master's child come back straight afterwards and be kind of like, right now I'm the Master. It gives them like an automatic kind of like revenge, and that would be a Master's child wanting revenge on the Master. That would be all kinds of crazy.
So that was interesting. And, the biggest, why was the Doctor so sure he was going to die? Why? Why was he so certain that he was about to die?
I'm guessing that, and I mentioned this a bit in my review thing, that this whole, the Doctor keep running line kept coming up throughout that 2-parter, and this confession dial obviously was always a far more obvious one. So I wonder if this question of what the Doctor is running from and what the Doctor's confession is, whether those two ideas will be thematic in this series.
What did the Doctor do?
But they haven't. Just to moan a little bit there. They often bait and switch those. Because you remember that series where it was all about, the Doctor's name. You're finally going to get to find out the Doctor's name. The Doctor's name is revealed. You're going to find out his name. Oh my God, his name. And then they didn't tell you his name. So
no, and then 2 seasons later, they're like, "Oh, the name opens. Oh, okay, it opens the lock. It's the special word." And that explains that whole season. See, you just had to wait for it.
You just had to wait. Abracadabra. Maybe it'll be that. Maybe you'll just never ever find out what the Doctor's confession is, or it'll just be like, "Yeah, I took I didn't actually pay for those jelly babies."
That long scarf
guilt ever since.
Oh, it's like that really long scarf I wore. You stole that off like a dead.
Some homeless guy. Okay, now if our last week's winner, Toga Nasharuta, I think was his name, we did that wonderful big giveaway, but he's never got in contact with Susan. So if you're watching, in fact, he is here, Toga Nasharuta. I can't pronounce your name. I'm really sorry. But Susan and John Davey are still waiting for your address. So if you could, Susan,
we are.
What email do you want that to?
They can just send it to my Twitch message box, or to support, or to press@tinyworldmail.com. All of those are fine.
Or tweet us, or Facebook us, or there are a lot of ways.
Skywrite it. You could airplane skywriting it.
And if you don't,
there are
then
telepathy.
Give it away to someone else, because people want John Davies' DNA on their bodies.
Remote control.
John actually chased me up about it yesterday. That was what reminded me that I still haven't seen a note.
And here is your ill-gotten rewards. Because you had faith in me, my friends, you have just earned yourself a time crystal. See, I think this is going to get really intriguing. Like, if I take on an expert level for the first time, which way will people vote? I think that will be quite.
Yeah, I know. I think next week, now that we've given this a trial run, I think we should try that.
Because I've got no idea if I would actually do that. Genuinely, I don't know if I could do the expert levels or not. Anyway, here we go. So here's your code, people, which gives you a time crystal: 2556 4278 3822 93 883. Thank you for having faith.
And we're also, I don't know if you've mentioned in the channel that we're also starting to sort of explore the idea of having some competitive legacying on screen.
Yes, be very, very,
try.
Very cool. There seems to be various ways to get things. Obviously, I can get my one up on stream, and what we'll need to have is people somehow sending their screens to me. And there's various ways. I know Google Hangouts allows you to send your desktop really easily as a part of the phone call.
Oh, interesting.
And there's various ways on Skype that you can also send things as a kind of video. So there are a few ways we can do it. And I think what I'll do is off stream or even on screen, but a weekend, we can have a little look and see if we can get a competition kind of going. And then we can have, we can have like, me versus Lee versus someone else. And then you guys can get the winner. And if you get the winner right, then everyone gets crystals.
And if we're worried about latency on the level in terms of like figuring the time, we could make it timed levels.
Yeah, we could build special levels for this.
And we could build a special level that would be timestamped, so you can tell exactly, how long it took them to play, so that we can take a screenshot of that.
That's good. How do you score? Does the levels give you the time afterwards?
You have to take a screenshot as they died, wouldn't you, or something? Right?
Yeah. So we could build a competitive level.
It would work.
Yeah.
Well, we could just have them like
level and then invite
trigger.
Wait.
Their time. They would have an ability at some point when they nearly died, and you just have to take a screenshot in the first, the lowest time for that ability to trigger.
There's a timed level fairly on in the Sonic Adventure, isn't there?
Yes,
we did put one in there, didn't we? Yeah.
Is it? Which one is it? Because we could do that. Because we've got the giveaway for the. So we've got the drawing one, but why don't we do just for funsies now? Who can get the best time on that Sonic Adventure?
Oh, and share it. That could be the challenge of the week.
Yeah.
Is it the one? Wait a minute. Up to was it the mummy one we made timed?
I think it was the mummy one.
What's next? You just clicked on it and then clicked off.
Where next? That one.
Where next? Is it that? That may be the time.
Just going in and having a check. Yeah, that's it. Okay,
you normally put timed in the level names.
I better go to my scary screen if I'm going to do a challenge. Okay, here we go. Scary screen. Let's change myself to green because I have to be truly scary if we're going to do a challenge. There you go. There's green, and after we play the really scary Doctor Who music. Are we ready? There it is. Nope. Okay. Lee, do you want to do this one? What's like?
I don't understand what's going on. I must have missed this in the past. I was just reading, and you're talking about music I can't hear. So, and asking me to take part in something I don't understand at all.
Okay, I'm just going to go deep and meaningful for a minute.
Go.
All right, people. Challenge. This isn't a drawing thing. This isn't your mother's sketching. This is real Doctor Who legacy skills required. We would like you to try and get the best time possible on the level Where Next, which is in the Sonic Adventures, which of course means you need to have unlocked the Sonic Adventures. Screenshot your best time along with the victory screen, along with the victory symbol, so we know what you have got. Of course, this is just for fun, and we'll be giving away a crystal at random, but make it a good time. Make us impressed. Make us go, ooh, and we'll show off your best times next week. There we go. Scary Addy.
Awesome. I like the green head.
Brilliant.
I think the green head is what makes the challenge. I mean, more than the game and the level and the hours you spent into it, the green head is it, really.
I think you're right.
Icing on the cake.
The green icing on the cake, indeed. Okay, so the Addy giveaway, the Clara giveaway is going to close in about 2 minutes' time. We've currently got 4,346 entries. I'm sure a lot of you already have the Clara pack, but if you do not, now is your chance to get yourself some extra costumes on and versions of her. McGavis says it looked like an ogre. I suppose it was a little bit Shrekish. Am I on my own? Is everyone hung up on me? Hello?
No, I'm here. I was just reading the channel. Toga Shinaruta is going to get me his address.
We have some questions. Can I ask you some questions?
Ooh,
yes,
question. I like questions. Go. We haven't questions for ages.
No.
Someone asked about who's getting boosted to level 6 this week. Well, obviously, we've already answered that one. If you missed it, you can go and this will be uploaded to YouTube and you can go check it out there then. Dragonheart and Soul says, is the new doctor slot for an expert doctor? There's a new doctor slot?
There's a new doctor slot, big question mark?
Not that I'm aware.
What could that be?
Maybe it's a mystery. Maybe you'll find out. Maybe you won't. Let's move on from that one. Henwa, are you going to...
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. It could be when we're setting up these levels to have a fixed team we may have to give you a doctor. Do we do that, Sue? Is that where that's coming from? There's like a 12th setup for. I'll look into it.
Oh, it could be something like that.
They
That would be a slot.
No, there's no new doctors coming, and I don't know what that could be. I'll look into it.
Thank you very much. The Henwar says, "Are you going to DWF in November, Susan?" I assume that's Doctor Who Festival.
Oh no, we're not. The timing is not working out well for us with our son and school and stuff. You know, Thanksgiving holidays. It's like the week before Thanksgiving break. But I think Legacy will be there. Like I think there'll be tablets there and stuff. You should totally go there.
Maybe I should go along. Hey, I'm Addy. You can touch me. That kind of thing.
Yeah. You can go on
Before you get arrested, I wouldn't run around saying that, Addy.
Okay. Thanks for the tip.
So no, sadly, we will not be there. We also won't be at
Legacy going to be there?
won't be at Long Island 2 either, by the way, but we will be doing lots of code stuff at Long Island 2.
We'll have a presence there. The BBC will take a load of tablets, or we'll hire a PR firm to go and stand there with tablets or something like that.
There'll be a code. There'll be definitely a code of the show.
Are these like going to be like professional giver-outers? You know, people that are like, "Hi, here's some stuff." You're not going to have like those, younger ladies like dressed up giving out things, eh?
I don't understand.
Oh.
Where have you seen this before?
Like every gaming show ever. They you walk over and you get entranced and then you realize that you've walked off with a pamphlet for Call of Duty 24 Black Ops 73. Did you hear what the Call of Duty people did on Twitter this week?
What did they do?
No.
They changed their
crazy people do now.
They changed their Twitter logo and name to something that sounded like a news thing. They changed like their you know how on Twitter you can change the name that appears.
Yeah.
So they changed it to something like Global News Initiative, and then they started tweeting out that there was a terrorist attack in Singapore, as if it was like a real news event. And then
sounds like a great idea.
Like, oh no, that's just what's going to happen when Black Ops 3 hits in September, blah blah blah, and then change.
Oh dear God.
And apparently a lot of people were legitimately like, oh my God, there's an attack in Singapore. So the next time you get to do a speech about,
I apologize. I apologize for the industry that I'm part of. I do. I'm sorry that stuff like that just shouldn't happen.
No,
and
really
in the end of the day, a company like that is just like, oh, really? Yeah, you'll sell more units, and that's the only consideration.
It's one of those things that probably there was an embryo of a good idea somewhere if it was done in a different way, but it ended up being horrific and just bad on every single level. But on the plus side, we've got cool stuff to give away. So let's close this raffle and start the giveaway-o-matic.
Clara giveaway, yes.
Or the clamatic. Clamatic! I like that. Okay, so it's all wiggling around as we are. And tonight's winner, who will win themselves, Clara in all her forms, is Engineer 55. Congratulations, Engineer 55, who put in 1,000 hard-earned Addy Gold tickets.
Congratulations.
Huzzah.
Huzzah, indeed.
Huzzah.
We'll just message that across to Susan so you have that.
I need to make that code.
There you are. And that brings us neatly to the end of our lovely little Thursday night show. Do we have any cool little things coming up in the next few weeks? Any news on, on oh God, I forgot his name. Mickey Noel, that's it.
Yeah, we do not have news yet on that. We're still waiting on. It's definitely going to happen. We're just waiting for the dates on that. It's premature to say we have a really cool. You already know, Addy. We have a really cool concept in mind that we think we're going to be good. The BBC for next week, a really special level is coming, but I can't really say yet. I don't want to jinx ourselves. Yeah.
It's something we've wanted to do for a
long time. And people have wanted us to.
People have wanted us to for a long time, but it's one of those golden rules that we can't do. You can't do that. And it's, can we do that? No, you can't do that. And now it's somehow this morning turned into, maybe you can do that. And that is what we'll put out next week. That's
one of the things you can never really kind of say, and you can't ever, talk about in advance. And we really, really can't talk about it.
Yeah, we do try to say anything we can, but it'll be soul crushingly horrible if we tell you and then we can't do it. And you'll all be sad.
We won't be.
But we are, as well as doing, I guess the bigger point is, as well as doing season 9 through to the end of the year, we are trying to do some cool stuff in there as well, like some expansions to the kids area and this thing we can't talk about next week. and a pixel thing we're trying to do that we can't talk about till it comes out, and some stuff, bits and pieces. A lot of it for the fan area. I'm trying to get some fan area stuff done because they're the people who should get some lovely new levels on top of the stuff that everyone else is getting.
The fan area is awesome. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for coming along this evening. This has been the Doctor Who Legacy live stream. If you are watching on YouTube, I'm sorry, but the codes that you will see this evening will no longer be working. I had a lovely user come along, I think go through all of the Doctor Who Legacy live streams on, well, not all of them, but a good like 10 or 15 being like, this code's not working anymore, this code's not working anymore, this code's not working anymore. At some point,
I get them on desk
the codes
too.
don't work anymore. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry, but the codes only work for the people that are here
about
on
an hour.
nights. And I realise that's very unfair if you live in Australia and stuff, but I'm sorry, that's just how it is. We still love you though. You know what you need? You need like an Australian Addy. You could be like, "G'day."
No,
Today
we just need you with an accent and a hat. Yeah, you should do that next week. You should every week now until the end of the season. You have to do a different nationality every week.
That,
with at least
that would
one or
lead
two.
to
Oh,
so
we get you in
Welsh,
Sermon,
Scottish.
Lederhosen.
Lederhosen.
With a-
Yeah, and with a big stein of beer.
You don't see this ending really, really badly with some sort
You
of
do American, with a huge flag around you and a rifle.
yeah, a gun, yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. just cover myself in grease for the whole stream. Yeah, be good.
And I'm allowed to say that because I'm an American. And I have a passport to prove it, so I can make fun of Americans now. It's allowed.
All right.
Engineer, your code is in your Twitch box.
Awesome. Great, smashing, super. Right, quick plug from me. I finished my first Skyrim playthrough, and that is slowly being uploaded to YouTube. Lee, have you played through Skyrim? Oh, and Susan, of course, you're big gamers. Is that game?
Skyrim.
I've gotten obsessed with Hearthstone. I want to play Hearthstone against you, Addy.
Oh,
He's finally got me into Hearthstone.
Oh, we can't though. We're on US servers, and Addy's on Europe.
I have a fair amount on the US, but not as big. But we can certainly.
Oh, then you could play me and Susan.
cool.
I'll beat you because I'm really, 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 really good.
And
I'm terrible. I'm teaching
really
Susan how to play, but we should play, and you can stream.
I've got a really good mech deck.
You let me know when you're free, and we'll have a special non-Doctor Who legacy stream.
Awesome. Totally. Let's do it.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and we will see you.
Night, everyone.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.